If you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the last day, I'm going to need you to listen to this whole video all the way through. While boom booms are falling on Tehran, what do us Muslim men do? They run to their screens, they scroll, they rage, they cook their own blood pressure while the enemies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sit back and just smirk. Same old, same old. Something happens like this, Muslims take it online and they cry. Muslims openly begging for mercy from people, the enemies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that despise Islam and our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My Muslims, how many times are you going to touch that hot stove before realizing that it's never going to cool down? Listen carefully. The world doesn't owe us justice, okay? They want your iman diluted and your body weak. They want our bank accounts in shambles and our daughters confused. Just want to remind you to watch the whole thing because I offer a solution at the end, okay? Like I said, they want your daughters distracted and your sons to be harmless. Let me tell you something. They don't care about your post or your anger, okay? They fear the day that you stop reacting and start preparing. Silently, stubbornly, relentlessly. The Stronghold of Sultans is not a hashtag. It is a rejection of generational weakness. It is a refusal to beg at the doors of those that want to erase us. Let the masses scream, while us men, we build. We build our bodies so hunger, thirst, and fear can't break us anymore. We build our mind up so we understand the playbook that the enemies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have used against us for centuries. And we become financially well off so we don't have to depend on anybody else or tell anybody else to build the society for us. Understand this, they want you to explode. They want you to snap. Also, they can parade you down the street. Look, this is what the Muslims are doing. This is what Islam is all about. Same old playbook. But the Muslim man that understands prophetic masculinity, he knows that this is something that he can't do. He has to be in control at all times. He takes that same rage and he channels it with prayer and training his body on how to defend himself and his family. Also with knowledge and financial wealth. I told you in another video in the beginning of Ramadan, if you want a true change, you're going to have to do one thing. Stop complaining, even if it's fair or if it's not fair. I'm fasting and I still run. I'm thirsty and I'm still training. I'm still tired, but I still keep reading and teaching and pushing forward as a Muslim man. Fellas, now is not the time to sit on the bench of life and watch it all go by. Not the time. You are the only one that can stop yourself. I need you to accept this right now. I need you to understand something right now. This is not going to get better for us anytime soon. It's not going to get better for our children or our grandchildren. I can promise you that. As of now, you have two options and two options only. You serve on your knees those that want to put out the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or you become the man that your descendants will speak about. Here was our ancestor that actually did something in a time of complete chaos and turmoil for the Muslims. And the Stronghold of Sultans is definitely the answer. Stand up or just keep on scrolling. Here's the solution. The Stronghold of Sultans is opening this Friday, and it is completely free of charge. All you have to be is a man, a Muslim, and above the age of 18. Okay, I've said everything that I needed to say. Now it's time to do. Go to my bio, click on the link, join the Stronghold of Sultans. It's free. Stop doing nothing while everything is happening around you. Be a part of the solution. Stand up. Do something for the ummah. Do something for your descendants that would make them proud. Assalamu alaikum.